Hello everyone. Welcome to the dev stream. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday. We is Borg, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Not too bad, glad to hear. Very exciting day. Our latest update is here. This one took a couple months. Usually, we've been kind of sticking to a monthly cadence with these updates. We had a few hang-ups on this one, like the rat enemy ended up being way more complex than we anticipated. Had a lot of hurdles with that, and then moved over to a new repository. So setting up a lot of work for the future for us. So was definitely worth taking the extra time there, and we're going to have some more exciting stuff that we can show off for the next update. But for today, I kind of feel like we should go in, take a look at everything that's in this update, which it's a pretty big update. There's enough here to really show what we've been working on. Let's go in, let's walk through everything that's in the new update, and then we will, from there, go in and play some dungeons, because I saw that a couple new ones popped up. So we'll play those. Might be a bit of a shorter stream, because we're not showing off or testing anything new, but I thought it'd be kind of fun. If you are running the game at the same time, we can kind of, play at the same time. Check out the update together. So we'll go over all the new features and have some fun. Hey, Optimists! Happy Super Dungeon Designer Sunday to you as well. Thanks for swinging by. So yeah, should be a fun one. We'll go ahead and we'll hop in to show off what's new in the update. So first of all, if we go to what's new, you can see it's posted here. Oh, why does that say June 30th? Hang on. Going off of server time. Update that. There we go. June 29th. Finally get to use these awesome things. Yeah. Are there more in higher tiers? Got 3 more months after the Prime month 2. Oh, nice. I think there's some more. I gotta check what our subscriber rewards are. I think there's different emojis. But yeah, thanks again for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Yeah, I see the GUI. I mean, I'm looking in OBS, but I see it. All right. So, rat enemy, sword spin, duplicate rooms, and more. So this is kind of a combined May and June update. This update brings a brand new enemy, sword spin attack, the ability to duplicate rooms, and more. We also have some other enhancements and bug fixes. Check out the notes below for more details. So, new features. We have the new enemy called Pack Rat. Pack Rat is here to steal your items. The new Pack Rat enemy can move up to 3 tiles at once and will home in on any items it comes within 3 tiles of and pick them up. Defeating the Pack Rat will drop whatever item it picked up. Pack Rat will only pick up 1 item, but if the item stacks, it will continue to pick up more of that same item and add to the stack. Pack Rat is also a small enemy, so you can eat it with the frog glove. Yum. Alright, sword spin attack. I won't read all these, I'll let everyone read them, but so we added the sword spin attack. We've shown that on stream. We'll play around with that. The copy room and copy room attributes button. So that's a big one. We can now copy a room. Made a note in here. We're going to investigate being able to copy links at a later time. But for now, you can copy a room. It won't copy the doors or any other transitionals, so no stairs, no warps, anything like that. But you can fully copy a room, and then you can also copy room attributes. Stuck in Green Bay? Oh no. Time to get a Steam Deck. Purchase from spawners. You can now place spawners on Scout Shop. So this is a big one. We worked on this a bit ago. I actually forgot it wasn't in the build yet. But yeah, you can now add a spawner onto Scout Shop, and then you can put items in it, and you can make more than one purchase from the vendor. So pretty cool. Has some cool designs will come from that, I'm sure. You can also purchase enemies, which is kind of funny, like buying an enemy to spawn. Which, you know, you can link from the spawner to have it do stuff. So maybe like you want to force the player to pay money to spawn an enemy, so they have to defeat it in order to like have something happen somewhere else in the dungeon. So, some cool stuff going on with that. Yeah, I think spawner purchase will be fun. And then the hide grid button. So we added a button in build mode to hide the grid, and we've showed that off on stream. It's really nice. It not only hides the grid, it also hides all of the link lines, so you can get a clean look at your dungeon. And then lots of bug fixes, so and enhancements. So added a rooms. The design rooms tutorial was updated for the new copy room and copy room attributes buttons. There was a blocked well bug where the invalid door icon wasn't showing up. Made an enhancement to Goliath. He will now drop down instantly when he's spawned in via a link. So if that messes with anyone's dungeons, we apologize, but please go in and update, and we think this will be a nice enhancement for him. This has been requested. I think Weisborg, maybe you might have requested this too. Bridge bug. Bridges now properly appear over walls, so that was a minor bug. Can you put anything in the enemy? No, we don't let you double contain things, so yeah, it's just the enemy on the spawner. Key display. Keys display in the pause menu has been updated so that it's one row of keys, and they max out at 99 instead of 999. Yeah, you could spawn a rat, that's true. If you spawn a rat and spawn in an item like right next to it, it'll run over and pick it up. Updated app icon. GUI is ready. Well bug. We fixed an issue where the player would fall into a pit after using a well instead of spawning on a safe adjacent tile. Mouse wheel bug. We fixed a bug with zooming in build mode using a mouse wheel. Cracked floor tile map bug. The cracked floor tiles now appear as floors on the map, and they appear as pits once they are broken. Map icon updates. We updated the map icons for the boss door and the lock doors and blocks. Gamepad scrolling. You can now scroll with the gamepad, and we removed the alt buttons from the controls menu. You can pan and zoom. When you pan and zoom on a map, whatever controls are set to pan and zoom in build mode will apply to the map in play mode also. And then there was a bug in Dungeon Details, which was blocking the close menu button. So that's everything. Let's take a quick look at things here. So for anyone who's been hanging out on stream for the last 2 months, you've probably seen all these things. But yeah, if you hover over the room button now, there's a little menu that pops out, which lets you copy a room, or you can copy room attributes. And the room attributes are going to take the most used wall tile and the most used floor tile and create a new room with that look. Copy room is just going to copy everything. So let's go into existing dungeon here. And you'll see if we hit copy room, we get an exact copy. The only things that don't copy are the doors, because you need to decide how to put those, right? Like there's a sign in the way here. Wouldn't just create a door. And then the links. So groups do get copied over. We kind of figured that would be a nice thing to do, because if you are going to add links, at least you keep your groups. But yeah, we're going to look into if we can copy over just like the inter-room links, not the ones that go out of the room, but the inside room ones. But we'll see. We're going to look into that. Yep, you can copy a room, and then if you go to copy room attributes, that will grab just the floor tile and the walls, so you can keep a consistent theme in your dungeon. Because otherwise, if you just hit add room, it goes with whatever you have selected here. So even if I had forest selected, I guess that is actually the same, but yeah, like let's say I had dungeon like this, and I had brown walls, which is pretty ugly. If I hit new room, I'm just going to get all brown. But if I hit copy room attributes, I get that same floor, same design. So, pretty cool. More options. Always nice. Expect many identical room mazes from here on out. Yeah. That was kind of my worry a little bit. It's like, I hope people don't use this too much and we don't have too many dungeons that just have like the same room repeated over and over. But the pros outweigh the cons for sure. Let's see. So we showed those off. The hide grid button. So if you click that, the grid goes away, the link lines go away, and the door labels go away. Everything else is here. And you can toggle it on and off. Gives you a nice clean look of your dungeon, especially if you have a lot of links going on. Helps remove some of that clutter. And you can still see what's linked because it'll be transparent if it's linked to. So that's kind of nice. You know if you're affecting something that's part of a link. Yeah, exactly what Thomas said. We wanted to keep that interfunctional, but just cleaner. So a couple options there. And then the new rat enemy. We've already shown off quite a bit. But the rat will steal items. And the movement's kind of interesting too, right? Most of our wandering enemies move one space at a time. This is the first one that'll move multiple spaces at a time. So it'll move randomly up to 1 to 3 tiles. So actually makes it a pretty tricky enemy to deal with, because if I'm standing here, see I got hit by it. So you can't really anticipate it as well. Like right there, I didn't know it was going to come all the way down. So kind of neat. Also, just side note, I love watching it poke its little head out of the grass. It's adorable. So now if we want all these items, I need a sword. I'm gonna get a sword in here. So they are a small enemy. They only have 1 HP. And you'll see, you know, even if they picked up more than one of a stackable item, they can do that. Hey, Matt. Thanks for swinging by. How you doing? How's your cat doing? And then the other thing I wanted to show off is the new sword spin. So you charge it up, and then you can run around holding one, but you do move slower. So it's not... So we did that on purpose because we don't want, like, the most ideal thing to be you always have a sword spin and charge it up. So you move a little slower. But yeah, this will hit all around you. You can use it to take out, you know, 2 enemies at once. Or clear a bunch of grass. So yeah, pretty cool. Doing good being a cat. Nice. Doing cat stuff. I like the new sound effect for Lynette too, using the sword spin. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that sound effect for the sword charge in a build. I did grab the latest sound banks, so it's not in there. I don't know. We'll have to see. To see if we have one. All right, so all that. And then, again, this one we added a while ago, but you can purchase from a spawner. So I like to use the single spawner because you purchase from it and then it'll basically what you're buying is a spawner activation. So if you buy something from the single spawner, it'll turn itself off automatically. Otherwise, if you purchase from, say, a normal spawner, here, we'll do one of each just to show. You know, it'll stay on. It'll keep spawning its item. Or you can turn it off, which is kind of cool for like an enemy spawner. You actually have a paid way to disable a spawner from spawning enemies. You can be like, if you want to pay 20 gold, you can stop these bats from coming out. So maybe like 5 gold for a key. And then we want you to be able to just pay 100 gold and you can always have bombs. Oh, I'm sick of these bats. Yeah, you can still link to him. You can still link to him, and you can still link from him. There, paid 20 gold, turned off the spawner. So here, paid 5 gold, and now every time I pay 5 gold, I can get a key. And you'll see it's subtracting from my inventory. We talked about maybe having an animation or something when you spend gold. We might do that in the future. Alright, so now if I pay 100 gold here, you'll see it went away because this is a spawner I'm activating. So now this is just active. Paid 100 gold one time. Now here, can pay 5 gold and keep getting keys. So yeah, pretty nice. And then yeah, you can still link to them. You can still link from them. We made it so if you turn the bat spawner back on, you can pay again to turn it back off. Oh, that's right. So you can see I turned that off. Now if I turn it back on, I could still pay to turn it off. Turn it back on, and pay to turn it off. And then same with this one. Oh, I need more money. Hold on, just show that off. Hey, Sanjay, going good. Just push the build and we're just showing off everything that's new. So yeah, you could do some cool stuff with links where like you got to keep paying to come back and turn off these spawners or whatever. You can group these spawners too, and I know spawner grouping starts to get kind of complicated, but they can be part of groups. So yeah. So yeah, let's say I turn this on, and then something else happens and turns it off. Now I got to pay again to turn it back on. So pretty cool. Yeah, patch day. Best day of the week. So yeah, purchasable spawners now in the game. I can only imagine the cool stuff people are going to make with that. Especially because you can use the new rat enemy. So maybe you want to force them over here. Look at them go. So yeah, kind of cool. You kind of have a way to control the path of the rat if you have it pick up a bunch of a collectible. So you have something like this where this heart has to be picked up for these spikes to go down. And I don't know, how do you keep the player from going back here? You could do like yeah, I mean, you can just I don't know. Anyways, just showing a proof of concept here. Thanks, rat. If you have a link set to an item, will it still trigger? Yep. Yeah, we made sure that was a thing. So yeah. Let's see, what else? Yeah, breadcrumbs, exactly. So we showed off the sword spin, we showed off the copy room, the rat, purchasing from spawners, hiding the grid. Tutorial updates, they're updated, I won't show that off. Goliath enhancement, so this came kind of by request from the community, so if you had a link to trigger in Goliath. Previously, triggering that link would just have the shadow appear and then you still had to walk over and spawn him in. But now he will spawn in instantly. So, the shadow will still be there if you don't link to him. But if you do link to him to spawn him, he will spawn in right away. Put the items on a pink slime. Does the rat still walk on slime? Oh, the poison? Yeah, the rat still walks on poison. Yep. I don't believe you could put... Can you put items on poison? No, you can't. You probably should. I think we avoided that for the time being because they kind of... It's supposed to be a liquid. So we need to, like, partially submerge items on it. But, yeah. We definitely just need, like... What I really want to make is a poison tile variant that auto-kills the player if they step on it. So it'd be, like, really bad poison. Alright, what else do we have? We have the bridge bug. So bridges now properly appear over walls. So this is just a visual thing. These bridges. They were not appearing properly next to walls. They were just not layering right, so they were kind of like going underneath, I think. Looks good now. Engagement. Hey. How's it going, Kablam? Alright, what else we got here? Oh yeah, key display. We really need like a shift click, control click for quantities. Okay, so keys now max at 99. I think they were maxing at 999, or at least the display was. Yeah, I know. It's not really a problem we need to solve. But for gold, I guess it could be nice. I don't know. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't encourage making huge stacks of things. Oh, let me put a boss key down. Quality over quantity. That's right. So you can see these all appear in a line now. I think before they were going down instead of across. Oh, my S key got stuck. Okay, so yeah, so now you can only pick up 99 of a key. And yep, you can see, got all my keys here. Just a little visual change there. Yeah, accelerating could be helpful for sure. I think the timers are a better use case than anything. There's times where you want more time. And you don't want to have to keep clicking. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think that'd be a nice little thing to add in, for sure. The timers are probably a better use case than huge stacks. What else? Oh yeah, oh, you're right. Yeah, I think it is in there for that. Scout's rug. Yep, you can hold the button there. So there we go. Yeah, we should definitely apply that to the other quantities. Even just for consistency. Alright, what else? Updated the app icon. Check it out. I think it'll show in Steam too, like on the library menu. Well bug, we fixed an issue where the player would fall in a pit. Yep, so remember if we show this out, but for the well, actually I think it's just a two-way well. If you didn't have a safe landing spot, nothing showed up before, I think, and now, oh wait. It's coming back up. So I did that backwards. Because going down, you land on this space, but coming back up, you land around the well, since it takes up the full thing. Just... yeah, I guess it probably shouldn't try to transition you. That's probably something we should fix. But you can see it. It doesn't really pop up till it tries, though. But at least it's giving you something. I think this could use some further enhancement, but... okay. Yeah, that's what that's about. It's at least telling you why you weren't able to go up. Video games are hard, yeah. I mean, it's kind of realistic, right? It's like the player tried to climb up the rope, got to the top, and then you found out, oh, I can't go down. We're just going for realism here. That's all. Yeah, you can also come with the mouse bug, cracked floor tiles. So I won't show all this stuff, but cracked floor tiles now show on the map as floors, and then once you run over them, they become pits. They show as pits on the map. We updated the map icons for the locks. You can now scroll with gamepads, and you can pan and zoom on the map in play mode. And then there was a bug with dungeon details blocking the menu. For the gamepad, we got rid of... there used to be alt controls here. We got rid of that. No one was using it. We didn't need it. And it just makes this menu a lot cleaner and more simple to use. Yeah, we need an animation of the rope climbing. I actually wouldn't be opposed to that. It'd be kind of neat. Just like a quick 2 frames of Lynette climbing up the rope. Maybe sometime down the line. Would be a nice enhancement, maybe post-launch. Yeah, so that's everything new. Very exciting, lots of cool stuff to play around with. We'll do a new designer challenge. It's probably going to be themed around the rat, so it'll be like extermination themed. Like you have to defeat all the rats. So try to get that up this week. And yeah, let's jump in. We had a couple new dungeons to check out. So let's check them out. So exciting for how well this game is coming together. I mean, it has been such a long journey, and just to see new updates come out is just it's awesome. It's a good feeling. All right, we got a couple here. Tony submitted a late designer challenge dungeon. Speaking of the previous designer challenge, we do still need to announce the winner. We're gonna discuss, I think, finalize things tomorrow. So we'll get that announced along with the new designer challenge. Weedsborg says it's cool, other than the stools. Okay, let's check it out. Tony has been designing dungeons for us for years. Made a dungeon called Master Keys Designer Challenge. Let's check it out. It's nice to see those colored doors on the map there. Okay, cool. Doesn't look too crazy. It's pretty small. Looks like we have to go down. Yeah, that's another one. Like, in the future, it'd be cool to have a animation of Lynette going down and upstairs, too. Some cool stuff when we're not working on, like, vital things for the game like we are right now still. Alright, we got the red key. Oh, that's cool. So now we've got a little challenge here. Actually, a pretty cool challenge with the, that's mean. The, Lizarks along with a trap like this is kind of cool. Dash boots. So now can go up here. Walk all cracked floor. Okay. You gotta walk on all the cracked floor. Also, remind me there's a cracked wall here. Respawn cracked floor switch. Okay, nice. I love these kind of puzzles. Oh, there's a couple? Okay. I think one thing I do want to change with the cracked floor tiles is that you can do this, like if you edge close enough. Oh, never mind. I thought for some reason you could walk on two at once. Yeah, so like right there, you could kind of trigger one that you, without leaving the other one. I think that's a little enhancement I want to work on at some point. Looks like it's just left and right. I don't know if down works too. Awesome, we did it. Sometimes you'll fall and die, yeah. It's a little precise. Yeah, it is hard. Very cool dungeon. Frog glove. Thought we were gonna get the lantern. Oh, you know what? Can you... You might be able to one-cycle a ghost now with this spin attack. Like, you can spin attack and then hit it? Maybe. I don't think there's enough time between hitting it and getting to it to hit it. We'll have to test that. Yeah, I'm not sure if the timing would work. If I run into another ghost, I'll try it. Wait, what did I get? Oh, frog. Binocular. We need stools. Okay. Wait, how do I get back? Am I stuck? Wait. Yeah, I think I'm stuck. Look at me soft locking. It's alright, we're right here. Okay, we got a key. Alright, we need a stool over here. Oh, I think if you leave the room, you can bring the stools back. They'll go back to their position. If you could get out of the room. I don't know where you were at when it happened. Alright, we need another stool. Oh no, did I? Oh wait, I can go back. Just realize this tile is to indicate that you can lick. I think we did it, right? I heard a spike go down. Was it just letting me out? I think it was just letting me out. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. Got more stuff spawning up here. Yeah, this is a cool dungeon. I like the whole go out, do something else, come back to this area. Go out, do something else, come back. Like, it's a neat theme. Neat design. Alright, I'm back. So, where were the crates? There's definitely one here. Hub areas for the wing. Oh yeah, and then here. Whoops. And then yeah, the checkpoint placement's really good too. It's like for a repeatable dungeon like this where you're backtracking a lot, having the forced checkpoints in case you die is nice. Oh, that's so mean. Putting an enemy on a bat so that if you eat it, you take damage. I don't think I've seen that before. That was cool. They like hit the bomber. We got the bow. So now there was a room with 2 orb switches. I think it was down the stairs in the school room. Bat bombs, yeah. Actually, I want to see someone do that. That's have a 0-second red bomb on a bat. And then only give the player the frog glove. Could do it on rats too. Acid reflex, nice. Oh, that's good. Oh, there's a bat bomb. Good thing we used our sword. Alright, extra life. This was a bonus. Aha. Got a boss key. Will rats pick up bombs or the blue? Red bombs or blue? Nope. Yeah. Only the things the player can pick up. Would be kind of funny though if a rat picked up a red bomb and then would like explode after a little while. Enemies don't trigger blue bombs. No, I don't think so. Oops. Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. Combine it with blue bombs. That's probably the best solution, for now at least. I think eventually we do want to let the player place items on poison tiles. We just need to make it look good. That was cool. Nice. GG. Good dungeon. Always good stuff from Tony. GG. So yeah, to show what Thomas is talking about really quick. So let's say we have our example from earlier with the spikes. And I want to make it so actually, I'm curious. I think the rat runs into bombs. It should probably go through them, but I think it runs into them right now. Do other enemies run into them? I'm actually not sure. We'll test. Yeah, you could do this. Oh, you did? Okay. And then that way the player can't get through here. Only the rat. Okay, cool. Yeah, he does run around him. So there we go. I guess actually the player can get around. Oh, wait. Oh, you can't. I thought I could sneak up here. Oh, that's awesome. That's right. I think we did that intentionally to, like, make sure you could not walk on a tile a blue bomb was on. I guess you would probably want a spawner so that the player can't just respawn and try it again. There we go. Feel free to use this mechanism if you want your rat to do stuff for you. Because then if the player tries to walk through here, they can't. Yeah, you're always going to take damage. Cool. Okay. Yep. Found a solution. Awesome. Alright, I think we had one more dungeon, and then we'll probably call it there. I know this was a bit of a shorter stream, but yeah, you could shoot them. Yeah, if you had a weapon, you could also hit them with the sword, I think. So yeah, it wouldn't work quite right, because you could also frog glove them. And, yeah. Timing tool, yeah, that's true. Wait for it to go through a maze, yeah. Yeah, pretty neat. Or you could, like, I know in Mario Maker people like to do levels where there's like a mushroom on the top and you have to like guide it through the level. You could do something like that with the rat, where you need to like spawn in food and like guide it to the end of the level. That'd be really cool. But yeah, excited to see what comes from the rat. Maybe some kind of tile that enemies can walk on but players can't. Could be interesting. I don't know what that would look like. I can't, like, think of a good design for that, you know? Alright, we got a dungeon by Misha. I don't know who Misha is. Some dungeons in the past, looks like. July of last year, and first dungeon was July of last year. Cool, so Misha is back. Love to see that. Amazing. What new adventure awaits? Looks like this is a quicker one. 6 rooms. Let's check it out. Looks cool. Maybe the rat can walk under the rubble tiles. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I was thinking maybe it could go under tables, too. That'd be kind of neat. Like, it would, if you put items on the other side of a table, it would, like, go under the table. Yeah, rubble could be good. Have it, like, go through the rubble. Art just saying, thinking of the layering out. The chest that remains is real, the other is not. Okay, 19. Chest that remains is real, the other is not. Take a gander at my goods. Is this real? The camera. Alright, let's buy a sword for sure. I guess we have it. Let's buy everything. Made use of the fake chests moving on conveyor is nice. Oh no. Do I have to light all these? Why would you do this? No. RNG test, yeah. Getting lucky. No. Speedrunners hate this one trick. Yeah. I think you can kind of manipulate his RNG by getting him to shoot at you. Like if you see him moving in one direction, you can go like that until he goes in the direction you want him to. It's kind of hard to do. Yeah, we really got to make sure the shield is blocking stuff. That's weird. Oh boy. Looks like blue is safe. Yeah, that's pretty cool. He's in the voids. All right. GG. Neat little dungeon. Fake Pit Tower was pretty cool. I agree. All right. Well, I think we'll call it there. Ugh. Good stream. Excited for the new update. Excited to see what people come up with. Again, we will look to get the next designer update going. Sorry, designer challenge. Pretty soon here. We're going to chat at our meeting tomorrow. And yeah, we'll get that pushed out. Yeah, we'll call it there. Let's go ahead. We'll do a raid. We'll go raid Coco because Coco's in. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. If you're new here, Super Dungeon Designer is available. It's in Steam Early Access right now. It's actually, I forgot to even say this, it's on sale for the Steam Summer Sale, 10% off. So go check it out. It's $13.49. You can pick it up now. Buy it for a friend. Play up to 4-player local co-op. 10% off. The savings never end. Nice. Yeah, see you, Weasborg. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks again for the sub. Appreciate it. If you're new here, there's a Discord link down below. We stream usually on Sundays around 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll get a raid going here. Coco's probably like, do they know any other streamers? Like, why do I always get the raids? The answer is no. You go. Alright, raid invite is up. Jump in. Alright. Well, thanks all. Appreciate everybody hanging out. As always, appreciate the support from this community so much. We're so excited that this game is like really taking shape and turning into something awesome. So, thank you all. Appreciate it. And we'll see you next week. We'll be back doing more streaming and hopefully starting to show off some more new stuff for the next update. So, all right. Thanks all. Hope everyone has a good week. We'll see ya.